I'm just confused, that's all. I mean...
You're not the only one, mate. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, I'm a geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek, and today I am doing something because someone requested it as a Christmas video. So I'm always looking on for new stuff to do for Christmas, as well as regular stuff. And someone decided to suggest something that is based on a sketch show. I don't know about why I'm saying based on a sketch show. It is a sketch show called Not the 9 o'clock News. And I thought maybe before I commit to a Christmas episode, maybe I should check out a normal episode. So this is the very first episode, Series 1, Episode 1. I don't know what to predict. No, I don't know what to predict. I don't know. I'm not psychic. Let's just get into it. Looks very Monty Python-esque. Tinker Tailor Soldier. The mole is one of the following. Whoa. Not the 9 o'clock news.
And now, here is your host for tonight, Kenny Everett.
Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Not the 9 o'clock News. Yes, the BBC and I have settled our old differences, and they've decided to give me my own show, as long as I don't say the word pubes.
All right, that's it. Go on, clear out, that's it. We have warned you. Thank you very much. On... Further, go on, keep going. Right out.
Oh, right Kenny Everett.
Right the way out. Come along, we have warned you.
You've read the book, you've seen the film. Now try the... Try the what? Hang on. I'll try the... Now try the pie! Oh my god. Sorry, that's not the easiest thing to read when it's going like that. It should have been a little bit slower. Love the music. Brett, Warren, Jack... Rod, Glenn. Justin, Victor.
Right, shut up.
Oh my god, Rowan Atkinson.
I suppose that's as quiet as we'll get it. Right, now most of you have been to these gatherings before, so I won't explain too much. We're in the very coveted position this morning of actually having a hospital bed to spare.
Hooray!
In the usual way, I'm afraid I must award it to the most deserving case. Now, you all know the allocation system, so I won't waste any more time. Who's going to start the bidding? Do I hear measles? Measles, anyone? Come on, this is a hospital bed going empty. Come on. Do I hear measles?
Influenza?
No, I'm sorry, come on, that's just a long lie in. Measles.
Measles.
Measles, thank you, madam. Measles from the lady with the spots. Okay, that measles, and you've answered measles. Measles. Pneumonia, thank you, sir, pneumonia. Het pneumonia, double pneumonia. Any advance on double pneumonia?
What?
Sorry? Amnesia?
Laryngitis, okay.
Laryngitis. No, I'm sorry, sir. We're already at double pneumonia. In advance on double pneumonia, do I hear double pneumonia and a duodenal ulcer? Thank you, sir. Does it hurt? Yes, and it's painful. Double pneumonia and a duodenal ulcer, that is painful. Any advance on that? Malaria. Malaria, thank you, sir. Malaria from gentlemen in the wheelchair. Have malaria. Have malaria, 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 malaria. Have malaria, have malaria, have malaria, have malaria. Come on, malaria. Come on, it's not exactly terminal. Come on. Malaria. Look, I have to tell you, I have a reserve on this bed. I've already received a telephone offer of rabies. Come on, I must hurry you. It's a very good bed near the television room. Smallpox. Smallpox. Smallpox.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's...
Smallpox,
yeah.
smallpox. What, pleurisy? No, I'm sorry, pleurisy is just a complication of smallpox. I think you're bidding against yourself there, sir. Smallpox, then still at smallpox, still at smallpox. Deep depression. Deep depression from the man on the window ledge. Thank you, sir.
Oh!
Deep depression. Going to the man on the window ledge. Going. Gone! The man on the window ledge has gone. So I'm afraid I'll have to start the bidding again.
Oh, God damn it. That, just to say, from when this was recorded, which was what, 70s or 80s, I can't remember when it was, from there to the 2025, nothing has changed, has it? Literally nothing has changed. People still can't get beds at the bloody hospital.
One man captivated a generation. You've seen him on TV. You may even have read his book. Now, see the film.
Yes, film fans, the big one is here. The film of the millennium. Just read what the critics said about Final Term.
I laughed till I was made a peer. Daily Mirror.
No!
A week is a long time in the cinema. Milton Schulman. The tallest story ever told. Cecil B. DeMille.
From the man who's got everything comes the film that's got everything. With the story of one man's love for his reflection. Danger, as I secretly take on the deadly Smith. A sly, venomous creature, an intriguer, a liar, a hypocrite, a study in deceit. I liked him. More danger, as I search for the crazed psychotic who makes Michael Foot's jackets. Diplomacy, as I persuade the Israelis to hand back Golders Green. Comedy, as Jim Callaghan becomes Prime Minister. Oh dear, Tragedy, when Jim Callaghan stays Prime Minister. Starring Lord Goodman as the Butter Mountain, Roy Jenkins as the Tory party's mole, and Shirley Williams as the fairy doormat. And introducing Paddy the Labrador as the ghost of Rinker. With Margaret Thatcher as a block of wood, Joan Collins as the slag heap, and Dennis Skinner as something nasty I tread in. Go see Final Term, and remember, Labour is never bothering to say you're sorry.
Again, nothing has changed. Oh my God. There was quite a few references there that I think went over my head. It's obviously, I think that is a sketch very much of its time. Unless you know, it's going to bypass a lot of people there.
It is a provocative sort of show, isn't it? But, being in the vanguard of a popular movement can be a lonely business. And, well, I'll be honest about it. I'm a lonely person. And that's why, in fact, I am now living with an entire family of inflatables. You know these inflatable dolls that you can buy in sex shops and blow up and stuff? Well,
I'm aware.
And stuff. Well, after all, that's what we're here for. No, I had no idea how realistic they were, until I met the lady in question, the inflatable girl of my dreams, because it was just like a real-life romance, We went steady for a fair amount of time. We'd already bought our own hand pump and that kind of thing, and Eventually, I thought the moment had arrived for her to meet my parents, which was something of an ordeal, I don't mind telling you. They didn't understand her at all.
I don't blame them.
Because she's French. And because my mother has very, very rigid ideas about dress. I mean, she almost insists on it, really. Father, of course, father came to terms with her inflatable nakedness much more often. No, because my father is himself partially inflatable. On my mother's side. Think about it. And I think the first sign I had that these inflatable dolls are so much more realistic than they ever used to be, as indeed you'll remember, was when she got pregnant. That was the first hint, really. And then the phone bills started coming in. Our inflatable mother came to stay, and as I say, the whole family now are at home blowing each other up presently. In fact, we just had this well, I shouldn't laugh really, because it was quite a tragic incident earlier today when my inflatable father-in-law, who had a good deal of trouble on the flight over from Paris, what with the pressurised cabin and so forth.
Right.
You know, the stewardess thought he was making advances at her all the time, and he was just under a great deal of pressure, that's all. And this morning, I heedlessly took my inflatable father-in-law off to see an acupuncturist for treatment. Oh, dear. His last words, you know...
What the hell did I smudge there? Okay.
Hail, Grout. Hail, Mari. What news from Earth? Good news. Our infiltrator is now accepted by the humans as if he were one of their own kind. What is that?
I don't know who that is.
It is he. He looks almost human. He to lead the people of Earth into a new age of discovery and enlightenment? Yep. And by what name do they call him? They call him many names. They even call him by the names they give to parts of their bodies.
Cock, dick.
And these are affectionate handles?
No.
Oh, I think so. Tit. That sort of thing. Dickhead.
Yep.
Ah, dickhead.
Twat.
The two-in-one. This indicates the eminence of his position. By the way, what is his position? Secretary of State for Industry.
Right, okay. Don't know his name, though.
Hook, line, and goop roll. Start. Let him begin at once.
So we can see you next week. Oh my God. Roald Dahl confesses my father couldn't spell Ronald.
At 3:47 a.m. on the morning of October the 3rd, 1979, a chicken left this building.
Right.
It wandered down the road there, across there, wandered back over here a bit, and then went back inside these gates behind me. The time was 4:02 a.m. And the repercussions are still raging. For it is here we now know that animals are specially bred, not for scientific experiments, but for something far worse. To be eaten by human beings.
Yeah. Ooh. Time something was done with Desmond Wilcox.
Laura Crawley is an anti-vivisection campaigner. She runs an animal sanctuary here at Sunnymead Farm. Laura.
Yes. Well, we get quite a lot of escapees here, but some of them reach here in a shocking condition. The cow and the bar lamb here, for instance. The cow was barely able to stand obviously, and you can see not a feather left on her.
These seem to be doing terribly well, Laura.
Oh, yes, but I mean, you should have seen them when they came in. I mean, unless we'd rescued these poor darlings, they could have been sautéed by now.
Were they like chicken nuggets? Or?
Drowned in a sauce forestier.
Watch the salmonella.
I mean, he'll never walk again.
So, tell me, Laura, what do you feel is the moral question here?
Well, Trevor, it's not just the suffering, the cruelty, and the sheer brutality of it that upsets me. What really makes me angry is the way Maurice changed after the operation.
Maurice? Who's Maurice?
I mean, look at it from my point of view, Treasure. I mean, there I was, in hospital. I mean, he came to see me. I mean, I blew it, actually. I mean, obviously I was very depressed. But, I mean, can you see any reason why 3 women, right, who love each other can't have a perfectly valid and nourishing relationship with a child?
No.
Or, in fact, why 3 children should create a perfectly valid home for me?
No, absolutely not, Laura. No.
I mean, face it, Trevor. I'm a lonely woman.
And that's why these animals must mean so much to you, Laura.
Was she doing what? Does she seem like she's talking about relationships with kids? Is that what I was picking up there?
No.
Or, in fact, why 3 children should create a perfectly valid home for me?
No, absolutely not, Laura. No.
I mean, face it, Trevor. I'm a lonely woman.
And that's why these animals must mean so much to you.
Yeah, move on, mate.
I think he likes you, actually.
It's lovely.
Lovely is. Animals are loving, kind, affectionate. See, look at these babies. Hello.
That is sweet. Max von Tirpitz is a self-confessed professional farmer. Mr. von Tirpitz, are you, as Laura Crawley accuses, degrading animals?
Degrading them? No, I don't think Miss Crawley's quite got the picture, actually. We are murdering them. Yes.
Do you or do you not, Mr. Tirpitz, admit that the slaughter of these animals is a revolting and inhuman practice?
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry, but I must pin you down. I mean, some critics have described you personally, and
Do.
I quote, as the sort of blood-stained troll who would gnaw the flukes off a sperm whale.
Sperm whale.
Now, do you accept that?
Oh, yes.
But Laura Crawley and her lobby are not satisfied with such glib disclaimers. They're taking their fight onto the streets. With her local branch of the RSPCA, she's formed a vigilante group which carries out spot checks on animal returning the victims to their natural environment.
Oh, my God.
Another victory in the battle for animal liberation.
I mean, that's one word for it.
But the war goes on. Final word from Mr. von Tirpitz.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't eat meat. I only eat vegetarians.
Fair enough. Oh, no, another one. Shoplifting. Was that Arab find? Because I hate this. I hate this. The fact that I'm having to pause and try and work it out. I'm so sorry. I don't like to pause.
I only eat vegetarians.
Well, I'm having to blink as well when it comes up. Shoplifting, Arab fined for walking out of Harrods without paying for it. outside broadcast.
It's the Times, really. Take the Times. If you want real tragedy, look at the people, the old sods hanging around waiting for the Times to come back so that they can get a decent obituary, you know? The Times back yet? Oh, God, too late. Phone the Sun.
Right, it's this big one at the front, is it? Beats working for Linda Lovelace, eh?
Look, could we get on, please? We must think of something to say. I've got to get out and get Mrs. Thatcher a birthday card. Join the thousands of well-wishers.
Oh, what, you wish she'd fall down one too, do you?
I remember there was a time when you used to be able to go to a cafe, have a slap-up meal, get botulism, get taken to hospital, catch an infection, die, have a funeral, lovely funeral, and still have change out of half a crown.
Has anyone been following Captain Oates' diaries?
You mean Scott's diaries?
No, Oates. Oates. They're really short. Last night, we ate the last of the stenographers. Can no longer type fast enough with mittens on. Must risk frostbite to meet publisher's deadline. Have thought of good exit. I'm just stepping out for some more carbon paper. I may be some time.
Look, could we get on, please? God, you lot are useless.
I mean,
You're
no.
as much use as an ashtray on a motorbike.
I'm just confused, that's all. I mean,
You're not the only one, mate.
Quango, they're telling us that water gives you cancer and they can't vet the jury for the Blair Peach trial because all the vets have gone on strike. Michael, what's his name? Edwards. But Michael Edwards has given another ultimatum to British Leyland. I mean, he's only got 15 left by now, I should think. What happens if British Leyland closes down?
Who'll make Mrs. Thatcher's frocks?
Right, yeah. I'd have bought an Allegro, 100 yards and the zip went.
Look, could we get on, please? I've got an urgent rant with Lord Carrington tonight.
Oh, yeah. Lord Carrington. The Tinker Tailor of the Tory party.
The what?
Well, can you tell what he's on about?
I can't tell what you lot are on about.
See where it's all leading. Genetic experimentation, that's the thing.
I honestly do not know what all the fuss is about. There's been almost no advance in genetic experimentation over the last 30 years. And anyone who says otherwise would need his legs examining. Excuse me. Good night.
Oh.
Our right honourable leader and Dennis.
Dennis?
My lords, ladies, fellow party workers. I am a golfer. But I'm also a Conservative, and the Conservatives are back in power. What a wonderful word. But with a new initiative, and above all, a new style. And we are mostly concerned with two main issues. Firstly, immigration. Now, people really do get this party wrong every time on this issue, don't they?
Do they?
We don't think immigrants are animals, for God's sake. I know a lot of immigrants personally, and they're perfectly nice people. They're black, of course, which is a shame. But honestly, some of them can do some jobs almost as well as white people, and we acknowledge this. Now, a lot of immigrants are Indians and Pakistanis, for instance.
Oh, my God.
I like curry.
Oh, my God.
But now that we've got the recipe, is there really any need for them to stay?
Oh, my God.
Conservatives understand these problems, you see. Like we understand young criminals, another very emotive issue. This party feels that we've been just a little too soft on these bastards. Mr. Whitelaw has spoken of the short, sharp shock treatment. and his introduction of the 24,000-volt electric chair to 2 Home Office detention centres begins next week. On a purely experimental basis, of course.
Of course.
If it doesn't work, then of course we will be more than prepared to revert to the old liberal, wishy-washy, socialist, nigger-loving, red, left-wing, homosexual, commie ways of the recent past.
Oh!
Let's have a chance. It may be a tough road, we know, but don't forget, it is easier for a rich man to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a camel to... than it is for a camel to...
Oh, there is something very unnerving about hearing a bunch of stuff that is very, very inappropriate, particularly in today's landscape, but it coming out of the mouth of a man who is a national treasure, who is beloved by millions. And obviously, I know this is a sketch. It is not Rowan Atkinson himself saying this. Do not get the wrong end of the stick. It's weird to see and hear. Do you get what I mean? Not the 9 o'clock news. Queen Volkswagen the second. What? Oh my god, that was weird. That was really weird. I mean, I know that the British have some very strange and odd sense of humours, but my god, was that weird. I think the 2 Rowan Atkinson sketches were really strong. The hospital one, that was beautiful. And to be fair, as a satire skit, the second one, the sort of the politician one, that was very, very good as well. I wonder how much of that was even more weird for me, based on the fact that there's probably a lot of stuff that I don't have a lot of context for. Now with something like Drop the Dead Donkey, which I've seen a couple of episodes of, what I really liked about that is, obviously, whenever it was re-released, particularly on DVD, it had like a, not quite a disclaimer, but it gave you some context as to what was kind of going on in the episode, so that if you're watching this in 10, 15, 20, 30 years' time, you can still at least get some of the jokes, even if you weren't around at the time or you didn't follow it or whatever, because obviously that was a very topical show. You have a lot of that with many things. Things like Mock the Week was very, very topical, as an example. But with Drop the Dead Donkey, I think it's just really, really helpful watching that. So, there could have been some jokes that literally go over my head, but because they do that little bit at the start, it made it easier to follow. This, I know of Thatcher. My overall knowledge of her is a bit lacking. I know a lot of people didn't like her. I know a lot of people did like her. a lot of it depends on where you come from. I think particularly people up north really, really, really didn't like her. I cannot have an opinion on her because I literally don't know enough. And, you know, I'm not going to try and pretend or feign ignorance or anything. I literally don't know. And it was the same with some of those. I mean, the one where there's the weird sort of alien puppet things, I kind of guessed that it was a politician. I don't know who it is, but at least that one, it didn't really matter so much exactly who specifically it was. Some of the others, I'm like, those are clearly jokes I need to know more background information of to make sense. So I don't quite know how this show is moving forward. I don't know if it's very, very similar to this or whether it goes a little bit more broader, a little bit more mainstream. You know, but I would be open. I'd be open to watching more episodes. At the very least, I'm going to do, I believe it's series 1, episode 5. So it's not like its own separate sort of Christmas episode. Apparently, it is literally, you know, like the 5th episode. It is apparently a Christmas-themed episode. So I will probably watch that this Christmas, and we'll see. We'll see what we do from there on out. But hey, did you watch Not the 9 o'clock news when it originally aired? Is this something that you saw afterwards, or have you literally watched it for the first time with me today? Whatever your thoughts of this are, please drop them in the comments down below. Please do subscribe if you are new. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so over on Patreon, where you get early access, exclusive content, and guaranteed reactions. So that is going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. So my name is Kevin. I'm a clueless geek in this occasion, but you have been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.